Hi guys, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Jasmine.
And welcome back to the Choice Podcast.
Where we make the choice to follow Jesus. Episode 4.
Oh my gosh, it is episode 4.
It's episode 4. The choice to trust God.
Yeah. Not an easy one. I'm not gonna lie. It's low-key really hard sometimes.
No, yeah, it is.
Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about trusting in God. I feel like more specifically, like his timing.
Yeah, his timing.
And just like who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Alright.
So, I feel like this whole podcast is a trust in God moment of ours, you know?
Yes.
Like, heavily. Because we don't really know what we're doing, if you couldn't tell. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, this whole thing started out with just like a conversation we had at a football game.
Yeah, as more of a joke too. It wasn't even.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It sprouted from our goofiness and just like, oh, what if? You know, what if we did this? And we were like, oh,
wait,
that's not
like
a bad idea.
And so like we started talking more and more about it, and like
yeah, we were like, what if we did it? And then we were like, okay, like
so
how?
Hypothetically, how would we do this?
How would we do it? And then
these hypotheticals started happening.
Yeah, it turned into we could do this for episodes. We could film here, and you know, like we just started like planning stuff out, and the more we talked about it, the more approachable it became, you know?
And I feel like the more serious we started taking it to, like, it got to a point where, you know, we started praying about it, like...
Oh, yeah, we started praying about it, too.
We're like, God, like, is this actually something you'd want us to do?
Yeah, or are we just being silly?
Yeah, or are we just, you know, having, like, this funny idea that we keep developing?
Yeah.
And, like, we kept getting signs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people just kept saying things about us starting a podcast.
Oh my goodness. I would turn so red because I would be like, oh, how do they know? Because we would, our friends would be like, something about, oh, what if you guys started a podcast? And we'd be like, what? We'd be like, oh, nah.
Nah, we wouldn't do that.
They'd be like, guys, let's all start a podcast. We'd be like,
no.
Guys? I was like,
podcasting isn't for me.
Yeah, podcasting isn't, it's not my thing. And then just more podcast stuff. Just people bringing it up. And I was like, why all of a sudden does everyone have something to say about a podcast?
No, there was one specific moment. Jasmine and I go to this home group together where we just like we eat dinner and we read the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time of fellowship that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking to the pastor's wife after, and she was kind of asking us about school and stuff and like what we're majoring in. And so we start, you know, talking about school and how we're journalism majors.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know how we got there, but eventually she's like, would you guys ever start a podcast?
Oh yeah, they asked. They're like, would you guys ever start a podcast? And we were like, what?
And Jasmine and I kind of look at each other and like we make eye contact, fully knowing what we're doing behind the scenes, because nobody knew.
Yeah, nobody had no idea. No, and I remember because I was talking about like creative media, and they were like, oh, like podcasting, and I was like, no. I was like, we just like side-eyed each other, and it was kind of it was, I don't know, nobody knew, but we had already been planning it by then, and we already had
I think we were ready to film.
We were ready to film. We already had episodes planned out. We had the order. Yeah, we had the equipment. We had the order of the episodes. We literally just needed to film.
Yeah.
Get a release date and all of that.
Yeah.
So we were like just like side-eyeing each other there, and we were like, we stay pretty quiet.
Like, I don't know, you know? Just never thought about it.
Never came to mind.
It's a interesting idea you had there.
No, literally. But I don't know. I just feel like right now God is just just working so much in my life that I feel like I have no choice but to trust him, you know? I don't know what's next in my life. The amount of things that has happened in my life, I really have no idea what's next. And I have like no idea what God has in store for me. Nothing surprises me anymore because I already took like the most shock of just like, I don't know.
Plot twist.
Yeah, plot twist. I feel like God just has me in a position where I have to pray about everything. Like actually like everything. And when I catch myself not praying about everything or like just not praying about something or surrendering it to him, he's just like, what?
It blows up in my face.
Literally, he's like, I can just like know that he's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why didn't you pray about this? Like, why aren't you surrendering it? Like, he is just doing so much in my life where it's like, I literally have no idea what's next. The way he's just been moving his hand in like every area of our lives.
Yeah.
The podcast actually ended up happening. I would just not believe you, honestly.
No.
We have been planning this for so long. We've been planning this for... It's been more than 6 months.
I think we started like
August, September. So this is like our 8th month of like keeping this a secret, of like working on this project.
Yeah.
So like that, like if you just would have like talked to me like 6 months ago, I just wouldn't, I don't know, I would just be amazed. We just had to trust that God was leading us to this and giving us what to say in every episode, because we really did not see the full plan, and I feel like we still don't see the full plan sometimes.
No.
But we just have to trust that God has one for us, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like he's gonna use it somehow. We just like...
No, literally, especially because we let him in our friendship so much that I just know that he's gonna do something with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What does it mean for you to trust in God?
For me to trust in God is it's literally like letting go, like it's just surrendering. It's the whole like let go and let God thing.
Mm-hmm.
In that bringing it, just being sincere with him, just bringing whatever it is to him, and like actually giving it to him, you know? Like I'm not overthinking it the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I pray about it, but I'm still like overthinking it. Like it's still my emotions like feeling it. Like no, like I truly just like let it go. That's me trusting God, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten better at that recently. Like I'll pray as many times as I have to.
Yeah.
However many times it takes. Because it's hard. It's not easy to surrender a lot of stuff to God.
It's not easy to surrender anything. I'm
Honestly,
gonna be so honest.
yeah, honestly. But that's what trusting God is to me. Like, actually just entering that secret place
Mm-hmm.
and giving it to him, you know?
Yeah.
Giving it to him, like, leaving it at the altar. Just answer the question, bro.
Okay. For me, trusting in God is having that understanding that I will not be able to figure it out on my own. You know,
Yeah.
like... 'Cause- Go.
I was thinking of the verse. Proverbs 3:5? Like, lean not on your own trust in God with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Proverbs.
It's Proverbs.
Oh, it is. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding.
Yeah. So, because for a long time I did, like, not necessarily as a Christian, but majority of my life I've spent leaning on my own understanding, trying to figure things out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very, very much, I don't need anybody, I can do it myself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's me in this world kind of mindset. And so that was one of the hardest things for me, was learning to trust that God will figure it out, that God has a plan, and that, you know, God's will be done, but you have to let him do it. And you have to have that surrender.
Yeah, like his plan will prevail.
Yeah. So it's having that surrender in everything. Like, no matter how small or how big, you have to surrender it to God. You have to have that surrender in your life. Like, you have to put it in God's hands. You have to not understand everything, because you're not going to understand everything. But you have to understand that God knows what he's doing. He knows your past, he knows your present, and he knows your future. So why would you lean on your own understanding when you don't know what you're going to do 30 days from now, you know?
Yeah.
You don't know what
You don't know what's going to
the
happen.
next hour is going to look like of your life. You might have a plan, but that might not be God's will for your life. So you have to surrender it into his hands and trust that he knows what he's doing, and that, like, he's going to work it all for his good.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel an example of that would be us on the first day of filming. We happened to wake up late, and it wasn't planned, and I was like, dang it. But I noticed that throughout the day, I noticed at the end of the day. Are you okay?
That got really close
I know
to me.
it did. I noticed
There's a bug, by the way,
so many bugs, honestly, but shocker.
for the audio people.
Oh.
Because they can't see that I just freaked out over a bug.
Okay.
Sorry, as you were saying.
I was saying that we were 3 hours behind our original schedule, and that day we just wanted everything done in one day, and we just tried squeezing everything in one day. And I noticed at the end of the day, I was like, oh, God really wanted us to slow down, because I'm glad that we only had enough time for what we had enough time for, and I'm glad that we didn't do everything that we did in one day, because that was like such a learning curve, you know?
Yeah.
So I just think that instead of, because I wasn't even mad about it, because I was like, okay, like, it's God's like plan to get us started late, 3 hours late, you know, it's all
He
part
did
of
that
his
again
plan.
today, by the way.
Yeah, he did it again today. Was it him, or?
That was also low-key my fault. I'm not gonna lie,
We can't blame everything on God, but like, no, I'm just kidding.
because there are consequences to your actions, like...
Guys, I'm kidding. It was okay. We didn't even start that late. But, basically, that, I especially on the first day of filming, it was so, I feel like it was just so intentional, and it was just, God really was telling us to, like, hold up, like, slow first day of filming. I just feel like that was so intentional from God, and we learned so much from that first day, and I'm just so glad that things didn't go the way we planned. Things didn't go the way we planned. Things didn't go exactly how we wanted to. We wanted to get a lot more done, and we couldn't do that. And now I'm so glad that we didn't, because that was such a learning curve, and it was like small details that we're changing now for today that makes a huge difference. And we're just so glad that we got to learn from that, because now it's improving the quality of the episodes, you know? And it's just small stuff, small details like that God was like, hold up, you know?
No, but yeah, the first day of filming, it went nothing like how we planned.
Not at all.
We wanted to film 4 episodes
in one day. Because
Keep in mind, we wanted them to be like an hour long.
Yeah, so this was a really long day that we had planned out,
and
it was detailed too.
Yeah,
we had a schedule that we had to stay on top of.
We had issues figuring out if we could even film where we were at.
Yeah,
and then
it's hard, man. It's hard. We didn't realize how professional the equipment was. Like, we undermined it.
Yeah.
And then we got there and we were like, all right.
Are we about to get fined like $500?
We're about to get fined, you know?
So.
And we were just having issues. Like, it took us like an hour to even be able to
like start setting
up, and then to set up, and then
and film.
Film, and just small stuff that was like, okay, that took up our entire day. And then on top of that, we already started late, so it was like,
because after we finished, we're like, okay, you know what? Let's just film 2 episodes. We'll film.
We didn't even have enough battery.
Oh yeah, we also
Yeah.
didn't have enough battery.
Yeah,
Like
it was like seriously.
there were
learning
so many
curve.
like little things we
We were
didn't.
just underprepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we just didn't think about it because we didn't know.
Yeah, because you don't like think about small stuff. That's like, because I mean, don't get me wrong. We had extra batteries.
It's just we went
We
through them all.
went through the extra battery. We used up the extra batteries. And I was like, okay, and then we like literally could not film.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that happened.
'Cause
That everything happened the way it did.
Because it gave us a chance to like,
Look at what we were doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we noticed some changes we wanted to make, and like now we've made them, and I think obviously we're still in this learning process on how to do
Yeah,
everything,
'cause
but
we just keep messing up. Even today I feel like we've just learned some stuff too. Like we're just getting better.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This has very been like a trust in God process, just like getting here.
Sorry.
There is definitely a bug on your Bible. Bye bye, Mr. Bug.
Sorry guys. Okay.
You have an example in your life of not this like this
Not
that
like
we
the
went
4
together.
examples I just dropped.
So, do you have any other like by yourself? Because
Yeah.
we went through this together, so it's kind of different.
It's so much better when I go through things with you.
Yeah, Loki.
No, I love it so much more. I feel like God just teaches me better, and I feel like I'm
Because
just more
we just-
obedient. And then I just feel,
It's called accountability.
yeah,
hold each other very accountable.
we do hold each other very accountable, and I love that.
I love that, but like sometimes, usually when I have to hold myself accountable in situations,
It's just more difficult.
but yeah, do you have an example of like a time in your life when you had a trust in God and it was kind of just you going through the process?
Yeah, through the season in my life. Oh, a while ago, a few years ago, where I just so badly wanted things to go my way, and I just so badly.
Funny story?
It's not a funny story. It's because I look at you and you're like holding your and I saw you. Okay. Sorry.
Look at your Bible.
Sorry. What I'm trying to say is I just so badly wanted to be in control. Sorry.
I'm glad the trials that God puts her through gives her a reason to laugh. You know, it's just, this was probably a very rough story for her, very rough season of her life.
Yeah.
And
It
now all
was.
she can do is look back and laugh.
Yeah. It actually was a rough season in my life. So I finally had the things that I wanted. Oh, maybe I shouldn't hit my Bible while the mic's going to pick up on that really well. But I finally had the things that I thought I wanted. Okay? That I thought I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I was happy. I thought I wanted these things. I thought that I was satisfied with these things, and I was just happy, and I was just very comfortable and content.
Mm-hmm.
And God closed that door.
Yeah.
Like he just straight up closed that door. He ended that chapter of my life. And you know how everyone says that God has better for you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's okay because like he has something better for you. I'm aware of that, you know. Now more than ever, I'm very like, he does have something better for me, you know. And now because I've gone through it, I truly see it now, because I'm so grateful that he put me through that season and that he closed the doors that he did and removed the people that he removed, and just, you know, just did everything, just changed my life around. Just changed my life around.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was, I acknowledged it, and I was like, okay, God has something. I was going through this, and I was like, okay, God has something better for me. I was just having a great time in this season of my life. Like, I was just happy, and I was just, like, life was good. I was comfortable. That was my issue. I was just comfortable. And I couldn't imagine it getting better. And if I'm being honest, I had gotten so comfortable that I just did not want better. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was comfortable. That's really what it was. I was good where I was at, and God was like, no, like, this isn't for you, you know, like, this is not, like, I'm ending this, I'm putting an end to this. And so I was like, during this time, I was like, God, I was like, Jesus, please just open this chapter back up again for me, you know. I was just like, please don't shut the door entirely to the chapter. Like, I still like I don't know what it is that you're trying to teach me. I don't know what it is that you want to shape out of this experience, but I don't know, just like I'm getting this life of mine back, right? Like, I'm just getting this chapter in my life back. Okay, so Jesus closes this chapter of my life, and I'm just like, God, please open it again. Like, please just open it. Like, I'm holding on to this, you know. I'm holding on to this. I'm holding on to everything. I'm holding on to my old life, and I'm like, leave the door, like, cracked open. Like, just leave it a little slightly open. Like, leave it to something that I can go back to if I wanted to. And in that way, you know, like, teach me whatever you want to teach me. Like, I was like, God, just straight up tell me. Like, just straight up tell me what it is you want me to learn from this. And then just, like, give me back my old life. Like, that. I was just like, come on, God. Like, please. Like, please, Jesus, please. But, no. Like, that's not really how it works, you know?
Not really the way God does things, by the way.
Yeah. I know, but, you know. But God really has given me the strength to be more comfortable with the uncomfortable, is what I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Because now, things that used to shake me before do no longer shake me. And, like, I've just grown so much in Christ. And, like, I'm glad that I've become more rooted in him, because I've gotten so much better at stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the verse that we were talking about earlier, where it's like, trust, Proverbs 3:5, like, trust in the Lord with,
Right.
Trust in the Lord. The verse that we were talking about earlier, where it's Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. That one, like, I love how it just says, it's basically saying how you have to trust what God says above what you think and above what you feel.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I had to learn along the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever personal experience?
Yeah, multiple times, because I didn't listen the first, like, 3 times this happened.
Okay, I'm also a fool. We are the fools from Proverbs.
You know that one Bible verse where it's like, a dog returns to
a dog returns to his own vomit.
The way of food. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in this book. That's anyways.
I did that, bro. I've definitely done that before.
That's me. Like, I used to be like, bro, why would you be so dumb and do that? And then I thought about it, and then I was like, oh wait, I do that.
I know, literally, I do that too. I've done that before. We no longer do that, though.
Yeah. So there was a season of my life where I was surrounded by godly people, but they weren't pursuing Christ necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they knew, like, I believe they read their Bible and I believe they prayed, but they didn't have the fruits of the Spirit in their life. And these were the people who I consider to be my closest friends. And so I prayed about it to God one day. I was like, God, like, I don't know if this is necessarily like, something doesn't feel right about this. So God, like, if this is your will, then, you know, like, let me continue down the path I'm going. But if it isn't your will, put people into my life that will guide me closer to you. Because I was reading one of the Gospels. I don't really remember which one. But you know, I was reading about Jesus and him being with the 12 disciples, and how, and like, you know, Jesus surrounded himself with people who sought out Christ, you know, and chose him, and that was his close circle. He was still around sinners, and he still did all of that, but
he didn't sin.
And he didn't, like, again, his close circle wasn't these sinners that he was with. It was the disciples. He would be with the disciples, and then he'd go spend his alone time with God.
Yeah, you want your close circle edifying you.
Right. Mine wasn't. And so slowly but surely, God starts changing things in my life. And it's like, I didn't even realize that he was answering the prayer in that moment, because I was just trusting. I was like, I really hope this isn't the case, but if I have to lose them, I'm gonna lose them, you know?
Yeah.
And so I ended up losing, like, not losing them as friends, but they're definitely not my close circle anymore. I have a different close circle who, like they are pursuing Christ. Like, I see the fruits of the Spirit in the way that they, you know, act towards people and towards the different versions of relationships they have in their life. And so, like, that was a big trust in God moment, because it was scary, because it's like, these, you know, they're people you consider to be some of your best friends, and you know deep down that they can't stay your best friend. And so you have to be okay with losing them, you know? Because at the end of the day, yes, you can care so much about them, you can have so much love for them, but if it's not what God wants for your life, you can't let that get in the way of you and your relationship with God, because it's you and God above all else, you know? It's his kingdom before anything for you. It's uplifting his name. It's his glory. It's his honor, not yours.
Yeah.
And so I think learning to trust God through that was honestly one of the hardest things I've had to do.
Really?
Because it was like, I mean, like, they were people I cared about a lot.
Yeah.
And still, I mean, like, I still do, but
yeah. And you had been friends for a while.
Yeah.
With everyone.
But I don't like to listen, so, you know, I had to learn that lesson a few times.
Chloe had to learn that lesson the hard way. But, I mean...
The hard way, the kind of easy way, the really hard way.
Yeah.
The God's done with me not listening, so he just kind of... Don't worry, I've learned my lesson now. That I realized there was a lesson to be learned.
And I'm glad you did, but it's because you're so real for that, because when you're in it, it's hard to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's when you're in situations like that, you're more easily blinded by it. And I've also had friends where it's like similar cases. It's like, you know, you're Christian and all that stuff, and like, and not saying that they're bad Christians or just anything like that, but it's just that I really do see a big difference from
Believers
them
and followers.
Yeah, like them and like my close circle now. You know, like it's a huge difference from I see real representations of Christ in my close circles now.
No hate, all love. It's just like, I didn't expect my close circle to be who it is.
No, literally, me neither.
Like, I was friends with all of them, but like, I don't know, I don't think I ever expected to be as close to them as I am. Like, I kind of thought...
Okay, go.
Jasmine's trying to blow a bug away. I'm gonna clip that footage.
Bro, I'm leaving that in. I'm not editing that out.
Good, because what I was saying was perfectly fine. And you're
know.
over here blowing a bug away. By the way, it was flying.
Okay, go.
Anyways. No, but, like... It's just, like, God will do so many unexpected things. Like, you have to expect the unexpected. Are you still laughing at...
No.
Okay. Can we lock in?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, you really do have to expect the unexpected.
Like, I never thought I'd be friends with Jasmine.
Chloe and I thought we'd be surface level friends.
Yeah.
Like mutuals.
Yeah.
But not past that. I didn't, because I also had a different close circle. And...
She didn't like me.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I just had other friends. No, I had other friends, and I expected some of the people that are some of my closest friends today, I did expect them to be close friends, but the majority was like, I never expected to even talk to some of them, like, at all. I low-key didn't even know some existed, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And then on top of that, like, Chloe specifically, I just never expected us to go past the mutual level.
I thought we would just be people who could take pictures together, I'm not gonna lie.
Literally.
Why does she know, like, my deepest, darkest secrets?
No, literally, I never expected it. I never expected it, and it just kind of happened. And I feel like it happened in our lives at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And even with our close circle, like, if you notice how it happened to some of them, because they also went through.
So our close circles,
the
people in our close circle, they change. Their close circle changed.
Their close circles also changed.
So, and then me and Jasmine's close circle kind of overlaps.
Yeah.
Give or take a few people.
Yeah, and.
But, like, even still, it's funny because it's, like, now that Jasmine and I are close, like, our worlds are kind of, like, overlapping and stuff. Like, I've hung out with Jasmine's friends.
It's so crazy.
Jasmine, do you want to hang out with my other friends?
I would love to hang out with your other friends.
Okay, I have to plan something first.
Oh my gosh, I would love to meet your other friends.
Okay,
I didn't know you had other friends.
Yeah.
No.
I'm really bad at keeping in touch with them. That's a me thing, though. I gotta work on that this year.
Chloe's a bad friend. I'm just kidding.
No, guys, I'm like, not to say that I forget people exist, but, like, sometimes I forget they exist.
She just has a busy life. Because this is what she's doing on one of her off days.
Bro, tell me why it's spring break and I've spent every single day outside of the house.
With me.
Yeah. That's not the issue.
Yeah, that's not the issue. It's
It's
like,
why
we're saying
why
is
have I spent
that,
0 time at home?
Yeah, no, but this project is a consuming project and we just can't tell anybody about it and give an explanation about it. So, sorry. I was gonna ask, how do you find peace in God's timing?
Ooh, that's a good question. I find the peace in trusting God because I know that He works all things for His good. Yeah. I know that even though it might be difficult for me to go through, God is still working through it. He's still in the situation. He's the one in control. As long as I've surrendered it to Him. And I think that's what brings me peace, is, like, knowing that the literal creator of the world cares enough about me to handle my issues in life.
Yeah.
And to support me through...
Oh, that's so cute.
Like, whatever wild thing I've gotten myself involved in, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like... A lot of the issues I've had in life, I've definitely brought upon myself, like, as consequences to my own actions, but I know that God has still been with me in the process.
Yeah, no, 1000% I agree. A lot of my issues come from me being an idiot, like, honestly. Like, sure. I've like, talked to God and I'm like, hey, I know I got myself in this issue because of my own foolishness, but I trust that you're gonna get me out.
Yeah.
With, like, a great lesson and, like, building that, like, endurance and all of that.
And I feel like the Holy Spirit brings you peace.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
Like if you surrender it to God, and like you truly have surrendered it, the Holy Spirit will put peace in your heart, because why would you give something to God and you're still so unsettled about it,
Yeah.
That's not full surrender.
Literally. No, I just remind myself that the heart is so deceitful.
Yeah.
And instead of because now, instead of being so much as to why is this happening, I try to be like, okay, what is he showing me with this?
Yeah.
And what can I learn from this? And I caught myself doing that a lot when he was doing stuff with us, where we were like, what is he trying to like teach us with this, and how can we talk about it, how can we like tell other people about it,
Yeah.
And I have the faith that whatever's meant for me won't pass me, and I think that's what's always helped me trust God and his timing more, like ever since I was younger. Like that was what would help me most when it came to trusting God and leaning not on my own understanding. Just giving myself that reminder that if God has something that's for me, that is truly for me, then it will be mine.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna pass me. And just that.
Yeah.
God's plan will always prevail, guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to trust in him, but trusting is surrender. And you gotta surrender.
You have to take it to that secret place.
Yeah, bro. Leave it at the altar for real. Like, just create that altar with God. That's what helped me a lot, too. Like, just making that altar for him where he will meet you, Like, he'll meet you there.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.